Blessings. Welcome to today's Law Enforcement Daily Devotional. Today we're in Job chapters 12 through 15. And there's a lot of back and forth here between Job and his friends. And one of the big takeaways for me is the example of what his friends say and how they react to Job. And through that, seeing how they act, what they say, how they challenge Job, how they just kind of make some assumptions about him and his life that make me realize or understand what I don't need to say when I have a friend who is in this kind of turmoil, who's in this kind of pain, which we see Job in. So there's a lot of things to take away and understand from this on how not to act when you have a friend who's in need. But one of the big takeaways that I got from Job today was out of chapter 13, verse 15. Um, and Job is totally confused. And I get this. And if you read this, you probably get it too. All his circumstances and all the things that Job had counted through the years as the blessings from God have now been taken away from him. I went to a concert. Well, it was actually an event called Men at the Cross, and it was, oh man, 5 or 10 years ago in Fort Worth. But Michael W. Smith was not Michael W. Smith. Stephen Curtis Chapman was scheduled to sing at this event. Well, it was just a couple of months after his daughter had tragically been killed in their front yard, and it was just very devastating for him and his family, obviously, to lose a child. But I was shocked when I got there and he was on stage. He'd come to sing at this event, and I don't know if it was the first event he had been to since it happened, but it was very close to that, and it was very raw and emotional. And he sang, um, "The Lord gives and takes away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." And he couldn't even make it through the chorus. He would break down and start crying because it was so raw, the loss. And but at the same time, he understood the Lord gives and the Lord takes away. And Job, I see that in Job. The fact that Job understands that the Lord gives and the Lord takes away. And we see in this verse, he trusts God, but he's still confused at what's going on. And Job has what we've talked about a couple of times. Job has this vertical view of God. He's going to look up to God, and he's going to try and forget the horrible circumstances that surround him. Now, with what he's going through, I can't imagine how difficult that would be. But he tries to get his eyes off the horizontal and focus on the vertical with his relationship to God and press into God, understanding that the Lord gives and takes away. It confuses us. We don't understand it sometimes, but we have to trust, just like Job does here. He still trusts God. He said, "I trust you for my salvation. I don't understand what's going on, but Lord, I trust you." Let's put our hope and our trust in God, not letting the circumstances of this world affect our faith or how we believe. Uh, Job gives us an incredible takeaway here, and we need to learn from it. Um, if anybody's dealing with circumstances that could dictate your faith and could damage how you believe in God, it would be Job. But he perseveres through this. He presses into God. He loves on God and asks for God to love him back. Just a great lesson. Tomorrow we're going to be in Job chapters 16, 17, 18, and 19. 4 more chapters. So read ahead, come back, let's talk about it. And in the meantime, be blessed. God's proud of you, law enforcement officers. He is very proud of what you do. Do it for the glory of Him and be safe. See you tomorrow.